Hi guys, good evening. Hi guys, once again, good evening. Today is 1st of October 2019 and right now it's about 4 p.m. So once again, I'm in a commodity trade. I've taken my favorite silver mini trade and I right now have good profits, right? I've taken 4 mini lots and right now it's running fine, right? But I thought I'll discuss with you guys how and why I have taken the trade. Of course, I want to trade in one entity, one instrument, and I really want to be 100% sure. On the other screen, you can see my order flow is also running, so I can make out what's happening, and I've marked my entry and exit from the order flow as well, right? So anyway, that's secondary thing, but majorly my work is on the candlestick pattern. So see here, you see this is silver, right? It made a double bottom and my entry was at this point when the high of this candle was broken, right? At roughly about 4400 235, little below, I could manage to get it somewhere here. Although ideal would have been above this, right? Ideal would have been above 44,250. This was my stop loss, so let me just mark it for you. This was my stop loss, the low of the previous candle. My entry was above this place, and this is how it has given me the movement. So I marked these based on volume profile. I marked some lines, and I was just wanting to check whether what's the direction it's going to take, whether it's going to head up, it's going to head down. How is this commodity going to move? Because I told you I have just decided to trade in silver mini, and I feel my wavelength matches with it, and I do understand its behavior and its movement. So that's the reason I'm trading into majorly into silver mini, right? But what I have done, I have you know now what I feel here at this point, let me just mark one place for you. It may again experience a bit of hurdle, right? This is the place because a lot of candles, a lot of time silver has spent here, right? So almost like this is a 15 minutes time frame. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 10 means about 2.5 hours it has spent here. So this has to be crossed voluminously, right? The volumes have to be high when it's crossing this particular barrier. Again, you see it's spending almost like last 1 hour in this zone, right? So when a particular stock or a commodity spends a lot of time, those places become very strong support and resistance, right? So now what I'm waiting for, that it should massively or voluminously cross 44,670, right? Once it crosses that, then I'm expecting it to head up, the next destination once that level is crossed is going to be somewhere here, right? Definitely somewhere here, another 100 points. If that is crossed, then I'm expecting it to go till this point, right, which is 44,800 is what it should go up. So anyway, what I'm trying to tell you, that if you just see, commodity is very very easy, right? It's why is it easy? Because you don't need to select from thousands of stocks, you don't need to figure out which is very volatile, which has got liquidity. All those factors are just negated, right? What makes it so lucrative? That you have just few commodities, and silver, gold, nickel and crude are the most tradable instruments, and they have the highest liquidity and they have the highest volumes, right? So out of them, I feel crude is pretty volatile because it goes up and down quite a lot, whereas I feel silver is pretty decent in its behavior, and some of the factors which makes it very very tradable for people like me who are little laid back, who are not very fast, who are not scalpers. For me, this is pretty good. I when my conditions are met every alternate day or a few days, I take few lots and then buy or sell whichever direction I decide to. So while I'm making it, I just want to see whether it breaks this with volumes or not. 44600 and 44670. That's my barrier, because that's the high of these candles as well, right? If you see the high of these candles where it has time and again taken a resistance is 44,670. So it has to cross that with volumes. And another thing that I want to tell you, that look at the the buyers and the sellers. The buyers are pretty aggressive, right? They are way higher than the sellers. The ratio is definitely not huge. Some of the times you get the huge ratios if it is 2:1. Like if I'm on the buy side and the ratio between buyers and sellers is 2:1, then be assured that it's going to head up nicely. Eh, right. But in case it is not that high ratio, if it is not that high ratio, I still am looking at my order flow and I can see that buyers are pretty aggressive as of now. And the price, if it crosses that place which I've told you, definitely should head up. So anyway, within few minutes I should be crossing my 400 points target. So that will see where did I buy it. I bought it at 44,235. So another 20 points, my target of 400 will be covered. But what I'm expecting, it should go even way more than that, right? I'm expecting that the only hurdle as of now is this barrier, right? This barrier has to be crossed, right? This barrier has to be crossed with volumes. So I'm going to hold my video for a few minutes and again restart it, and let's see whether it continues to move in the upward direction or how it goes, right? So I'm just going to hold it. So it's another 5 minutes that have passed by. Now see here, you see from wherever we have marked our boundary, you see I told you that this is a place from where I feel it is going to take a resistance, and see how precisely it has taken resistance from the same place, right? It has taken resistance from the same place, right? So that means this boundary has to be broken with volumes, right? If this and if silver breaks this boundary with volumes and sustain itself for another 5-7 minutes, then definitely it's going to head up towards, see right now it's up by about 500 points. I believe another 500 points it will surely go up from here. So I'm just waiting and watching, but I wanted to show you how precise the levels are, right? So whatever levels it has formed in the past, they will behave as a very strong support, very strong support or resistance levels. So see on the other side, I'm also watching my, the order flow. And now I can see some good quantities on buy side coming up. I don't know whether they are buy or they are sell. Then I'll get to know if it crosses its high. In case it crosses high, I will believe that they were the buy volumes, and if they don't cross that high and reverses from there, then that means those will be our selling volume. So I'm just waiting and watching along with you. Pretty good profit as of now. So of course, when a trader is in a trade, he or she definitely want the maximum profits. So that is what even I am planning, because none of my signal is telling me that until it reverses from here, right? If it reverses from here, definitely I'm going to exit. But if it doesn't reverse, if it breaks this with volumes, see here in front of you only, I can see on the other side the volumes coming in, more buying orders coming in, more volumes coming up. So if it is getting crossed and supported by my order flow, then I definitely believe it has capacity to go up by another at least 200-300 points for sure, right? 200-300 points for sure. So I'm still holding my position because it has crossed my barrier. My barrier was very significant barrier, and I'll still wait for it to close. Right now it's about 4:13. I'm going to hold for another few minutes. I'll see how the next candle begins, and then again continue with my video making. So right now it's about 4:17, and you can see the volumes. See, it is struggling to go above this, right? And now what is now the next hurdle that I feel is going to be 44,728. Look at how the numbers have grown, right? And I'll show you on the other side how the order book looks like, right? So good amount of buying is coming. See here and see here, good amount of buying is coming. So I'm still believing that this stock, this commodity, which is silver, should head up and at least go till 44,730, right? That'll be about 500 points from my buying place. So the struggle is still on, right? You see, the struggle is still on, right? But that's okay. That's okay. You know, there are buyers, there are sellers, and somebody thinks it's buying opportunity. Somebody thinks it's a selling opportunity. So that will continue. So anyway, if you have come to my channel for the first time, let me explain you. I'm Dr. Seema Jain, your host right now. I'm a SEBI-registered research analyst, and I'm a partner to the major stockbroking firms. And I'm also chief mentor at StockPro, and we are, you can just a sec. You can join me on my Telegram channel, which has about 64,500 members as of now. And you can get the benefit of free research that we do every day for you, right? Like I gave a sell on BPCL. It gave good about 10, 12 point with a lot size of 1800. Huge amount of profit, right? Then we have given about on a sell on IOC, which gave about 2 3 point, and the lot size here is 2700. We have given a sell on Century Textile. We gave first a buy, and then we have also given a sell, right? And sell gave us a good about 12 13 points. So you can join me here. You can follow me on uh, Instagram. You can follow me, you can follow me on Twitter, you can follow me on Facebook. We publish our research everywhere, right? So, and we run 3 programs, so 4 programs. So one of them is all in one, where we tell you how to select a stock. We do pro intraday course, which is all about trading with a very, very sophisticated scanner. Just a very simple scanner, but it gives you bang on trades. The third program we do is based on the market profile based on volume profile and order flow. We teach how to trade in bank nifty, and you can apply that on commodity, you can apply that on stocks, wherever you want. The fourth program that we run is called commodity course, and where we teach how to trade in commodity. So see here, as I told you, there is a little bit stress being experienced by silver out at this place, right? It's struggling to go struggling to cross this barrier. This looks a huge barrier. So now the buyers have reduced a little bit, and if I can see on the other side on my order flow, that a little bit of selling pressure is coming in. So anyway, that is okay, because that will keep on going, because some are believing in the buying, the opportunity to buy, some are believing there's opportunity to sell. But I have marked my barriers. If my stock comes below 44,639, I will exit it, or if it goes above, I'll continue holding my positions. So that is my current situation right now. I don't know how long more should I hold it, because as I told you, that every trader wants to get the maximum benefit from the trading positions, right? So even I'm feeling that, but anyway, I even if I wind up right now, that should be okay. So what I'll do, I'll close my video right now, and I'll post my profit on my Telegram channel. You can follow me here. You will find my trade. And how do you know that it is my trade? You will see SJ over here, Seema Jain. It's DS3685. That's how you will get to know that it is my trade that I have posted, right? So you can follow me on Telegram channel, and you'll be able to see my profits, where I booked. I will post everything, right? I'll put probably screenshot the stop loss entry and my target, right? My target as of now is 44,730. In case that gets crossed with volumes, then I am expecting it to go up to 44,800. And if 44,800 is broken, then 44,900, an integral number, that could be a possibility, right? So silver can easily give a movement of about 1,000, 1,000 to 2,000, right? Which is a huge amount of money, right? You can see I have invested about 50,000 rupees, 40,000 rupees, 44,000 rupees, whatever is the margin required. And this is what the return is. pretty good, not bad. You know, with an investment of about 50,000 rupees, even if I get 10,000 rupees, that'll translate into about 20% return, right? So anyway, that's from my side today. I'm going to close the video, but I'll post my profits, whether I close it here or I close it later, that all I'll post on the Telegram channel. Please keep on watching, keep on sharing my videos with others, and keep on sharing the channel with others, so that more and more people can benefit from our free trades. Take care, bye bye, see you guys. And please don't do tukka trading, right? A lot of people, a lot of channels are providing tukka trading. So if you do tukka trading, the only harm that you are doing, if you're following them and if you're trading based on that, the only harm that you're doing is to your money and yourself, right? So learn the proper way of trading and learn to trade with confidence. So with this, I'm going to sign off. Take care, bye bye, and see you soon. Maybe tomorrow, or tomorrow is a holiday. Enjoy it with your family. Maybe on Thursday. Bye bye. Take care.